The story took place in summer 1989 when I was 8. Mom and Dad went to work one morning, leaving my sister and me at home. We played at a fish pond near our house because I heard it had many of fish. After walking the path, we reached the fish pond. Squatting by the fish pond, we watched the fish swim. They jumped out of the water to greet us. Our plan was to fish. I fastened my garments to 2 long sticks. Beautiful tiny red fish in the fish pond caught my attention. I attempted to capture it. I stepped on a rock to approach the fish. I fell into the fish pond after losing my equilibrium. I was terrified. My sister yelled for rescue when she saw my peril. She sought help but found no one. I felt frigid like I'd fallen into a refrigerator. I jerked forcefully and trembled uncontrollably. Each jerk hurt like an electric charge, twisting my body. This violent jerking scared me. My chest felt like an invisible hand was pushing on my lungs. I felt like my chest was sinking, unable to breathe. This suffocation increased my desperation. My eyesight blurred and darkness spread. Heart stopped, weakening with each beat. My body weakened and my mind muddled as I battled to stay aware. Finally, I fell into darkness and lost all sense of reality. Suddenly, time stopped. I'm not sure how long, but I felt completely relieved. All pain and anguish vanished. My heart and pulse stopped. I saw my body slowly floating in the ocean. Neither surprise nor dread crossed my face. I entered a supernatural realm after being released from my body. This state gave me immense freedom. There was no suffering or servitude. I felt connected and one with the universe. There were no time or space constraints. This state is hard to convey. Love and peace enveloped me. I knew I was pure light before becoming human. I felt pure and innocent, in perfect tune with my current mood. I heard a warm voice suddenly. I was assured everything will be fine. This voice offered me immense comfort and made me feel less alone and terrified. A dazzling light appeared. An angel in a white garment appeared as the light spread. Divine light emanated from the angel. I was tenderly held by the angel. Her hand touched me with unmatched strength. An angel lifted me from the ocean. Her energy flowed through me. In midair, she held me, and we rose into the sky. I saw the fish pond below receding. The angel seemed to gently reassure me that I would be safe in her company. I felt light and calm, and I could breathe freely. I felt entire and healthy after cleansing my spirit. After flying some distance, a bright light appeared ahead. I was enveloped in brightness and warmth as we neared. The brightness was brighter than the sun, but didn't harm my eyes. The angel faded into a light after saying goodbye. I floated alone. I observed a man approaching suddenly. I felt a warm, caring wave of love when he got close. So powerful, words cannot explain this love. I was glad I wasn't dead, but where was I? He offered to help me with my issues. Despite being in a new area, I felt really comfortable with this man. His first presentation was like a movie of my past. I wondered, how bad? I was young. I saw a mistake I made. I observed a bird on the windowsill while playing at home. I threw a toy ball at it to see how it reacted. My move scared the bird. To flee, it flapped its wings but crashed into the glass. I understood my choice hurt other animals. When I was playing near my house, I saw an old granny pulling her shopping cart. She appeared to be struggling. Run to the granny. I didn't want my sister's psychological damage from this. This innocent girl needs my presence and protection. I hoped her happy childhood continued. After hearing my opinions, the angel indicated he would respect my choice. However, the angel's statements baffled me. He advised me not to discuss this event, and that time would reveal the truth. I wondered why I couldn't share this experience. He didn't respond. The angel may have intended me to keep my encounter private because it was personal and needed to be understood. At the same time, I watched Earth. My mother was nervous and appeared to know something was wrong. She ran home at full speed. A neighbor pulled my body from the sea. My mother immediately started artificial respiration since my lips were purple. Though terrified and desperate, she didn't give up. The scene radiated urgency. My spirit sensed my mother's affection. I wanted to reunite with her and feel her warmth immediately. My neighbors stared nervously, secretly waiting for a miracle. My soul was pulled back to my body by an invisible force. My soul crossed space-time like a tiny thread. Returning was difficult. It felt like my soul and body were reconnecting, and I was connecting with the actual world. Slowly, my senses, vision, and body felt better. Energy slowly traveled from my head to my body. After a long wait, I felt a weak heartbeat. My body moved subtly. Joy suffused my mother's eyes. My mother's delighted grin appeared when I opened my eyes. Returning to her was successful. The neighborhood applauded this miracle. After facing death, I realized the value of life and a mother's love. I knew I had a second shot and would appreciate it. I was young and didn't grasp death. Yes, I had left my body and entered another universe. I learned that our bodies are impermanent, like crabs that replace their shells as they grow. When we no longer need it, we leave and our soul moves on. I began contemplating life's meaning and significance. Our physicality does not define us. Our soul will live in another place after death. Death is metamorphosis, not end. It's our transformation. I wanted to tell my family about my experiences, but their replies made me think keeping quiet was best. It sounded crazy to them, and I wouldn't have believed it without actual experience. I told a pastor my story at 41. I told him what happened while we sat. His face was focused as he listened. The preacher told me I was blessed and a gift from God after I finished speaking. My encounter showed God's love for me, he said. Hearing him say that was soothing. I knew this was the most honest experience of my life, transcending anything. Sharing my experience may help others comprehend God's unconditional love.